Netball's been a part of disability for decades, in fact all the way back into the 1940s at the Stoke Mandeville Games, which was the precursor to the Paralympics, but we never quite made it to the Paralympics in 1960. And really since then, netball and disability have kind of lost touch a little bit, and that's where we want to change things here at England Netball. And ParaNetball is this program, is this idea, it's this philosophy that brings netball and disability back together. And we're calling it ParaNetball in the true meaning of para, which means parallel netball. ParaNetball doesn't mean paralysed netball or paraplegic netball in the same way as the Paralympics doesn't mean that either. It means parallel to the Olympics. But in England there's 9.4 million disabled people, of which 56% of those are actually female. That really equates down to 1.5 million girls and women with disabilities under the age of 50. ParaNetball's a social model. It's really about the person themselves. It's not the disabled person that's the barrier. And that's what we're going to try and break through things like education and training. We're going to look at the language that we use around disability to give deliverers the confidence to be able to speak to people with disabilities. So one of the ways that we're encouraging clubs to be more inclusive is to support them financially and with training. We're looking for clubs to come and join our network of core inclusive clubs across the country to be those vanguard clubs that will help the other clubs in the cities, in the counties, in the regions to be able to support them as people start to come to the sport. So outside of clubs, we've got blended netball, and blended netball is designed for 14, 15-year-old mainstream girls to deliver netball to girls with special educational needs, girls who maybe don't get to play netball and have the same opportunities in sport or in PE that their mainstream counterparts have. What's great about it is that we end up going from being able to catch a ball through attacking and defensive work, shooting, all the way through being able to play on the court at the same time as their peers. It's also about those mainstream girls learning, developing leadership skills, communication skills, empathy, and being able to really develop themselves in a school environment as they progress through education. And it's free of charge. You don't need to pay for it in order to be able to deliver this in your schools or in your clubs. So ParaNetball isn't just an inclusive approach, we also have an exclusive approach. We recognise that for people with different impairments, that actually to be able to train or compete alongside their peers is a fantastic opportunity, and that's why we are bringing new competitions in the ParaNetball Championships that brings different impairment groups together. This isn't to replace competitions that they might have in leagues or in clubs, this is in addition to. So people who are hard of hearing will be able to come together and play deaf netball with their peers with other hearing impairments to be able to play as a community. So the ParaNetball Championships is the first weekend in February. It's a chance for you to be able to sign up as an individual or with your friends, or if you have 7 of you or more, you can enter as a full team. So if you're the only one in your club with a disability, you can still enter and be able to compete in the ParaNetball Championships. Find out details on the England Netball website. So the cornerstone of ParaNetball is education and training. It's fantastic to be able to have core inclusive clubs, to be able to have ParaNetball Championships, to be able to deliver blended netball. But actually, if we don't feel that we have the skills or the confidence to be able to work with people with disabilities, people aren't going to have the best experience. So the England Netball Disability Awareness course is a fantastic way to learn about what you can say and how to say it, to learn about how you can adapt and amend your sessions to be able to be inclusive and tailor it. So at England Netball, we just think we've got a fantastic opportunity to bring netball to thousands of disabled women and girls across the country. The way that we're bringing this all together is our England Netball ParaNetball strategy. At England Netball, we really think that netball has got a fantastic place in women's sport, and women with disabilities really have been underserved. We have just this fantastic opportunity, and we would love for you to get involved. So this is ParaNetball, an opportunity not just for those with disabilities, but for everyone to be involved in contributing in building a bigger, stronger netball family.